Hi, it's John Gullo again. I have the pleasure today of really sharing you the growth of this sport, because on my left is Jennifer LaCoria and Alex Hamner, who participated in the first Tournament of Champions ever, won gold 2 or 3 years in a row, and then all of a sudden the tennis people, newer tennis people, started playing the game, and now enters this lady here, Simone Jardine, ex-tennis coach at Michigan State.
Michigan State, yep.
Okay, and she arrived on the scene a couple years ago and has almost carried away the Triple Crown the past 2 years. The good news is, I can't talk about the age difference here because of seniors and
Only
senior
a few
pro.
years. What are you talking about?
But what I'm here to ask you
Much
about
older than she
is,
looks.
you guys were part of this thing 6 years ago.
Right.
Share with me your thoughts of what's happened with this sport, what's happened with the pro end of it, your personal comments about where this sport is going and where it's come from.
Do you want to go?
Go for it.
All right. Well, the last 6 years at Tournament of Champions has been really amazing, and that's really what started the big growth of the game, in my opinion.
Right.
It brought a lot of attention to the sport by offering a lot of prize money and TV coverage, which is amazing, and very professional, multi-camera, all that good stuff.
We had sponsorships, and it just brought us to a whole new level because of the welcoming arms of Utah and you, John.
John, for
Creating
sure.
it and had the vision.
Well,
and here we are. Can you imagine
I'm going to
that?
give ourselves a commercial because Escalade Sports came on the scene, and they're now Onyx Pickleball.
Right.
But they were the first producer to actually sponsor players. Now
Right.
Paddle Tech, all these other companies are on the ball, sponsoring players on the pro circuit,
Right.
and that all started here.
Right.
That's
It
what
really
I think
did.
is
Right.
really. This
Right.
was the beginning, and you were part of the first group of the first 36 invited, which has grown to 180.
Right.
Then, all of a sudden, the change has come on board, and enter Simone. Comes to this sport and just has really dominated women's singles. Simone, tell me, one of the interviews I had earlier with the ex-tennis guy was, I remember 6 years ago when pickleball was the Antichrist, and tennis people wanted nothing to do with us. But what's happened the last couple of years, the tennis end of this thing coming on board with us, share your experience with us, because you're all pickleball now. You're teaching
Yes,
pickleball.
that's what I do. Yeah. Well, for me, 6 years ago, I didn't even know pickleball existed. 3 years ago, well, 4 years ago, I didn't know pickleball existed. So it has been quite of a change as far as just the recognition. When I first started playing, and I'm sure it's the same for you guys, most people were like, what is pickleball? Most people didn't know what pickleball was. And today, actually, it's like people were like, oh, I can't wait to try it. It has changed over the years to not knowing what the sport is to actually like knowing and wanting to play. So the exposure has been great, and it's just been a great journey.
Well, because I started the pro thing, the one thing I want to share with you is last year, this lady was the top money winner in the United States in pickleball. Not just for women, but total prize money, men or women. Outstanding, loved it.
Thank you.
One of the things I want to mention to you right now, Jennifer,
Yes, sir.
you just had a book published.
I did.
Tell the people about your book.
My mother, Beverly Younger, and I got to publish the first history book of pickleball. It's called The History of Pickleball Over 50 Years of Fun. And it's out on Amazon or Pickleball Central. And it's really great because it's the one place that for all those that love pickleball that can learn of the history and how it all started and up Bainbridge Island in Seattle in 1965. And for a lot of years, a lot of things didn't happen, and then things took off, and now it's all over the world. And we know how fun it is, and we love seeing all these other people that try it and are addicted, and they're like they can't get enough of their pickleball.
And I have to have a little fun here because earlier, folks, I was interviewing Gigi LeMaster, and you remember her comment being an ex-Burger King franchisee. These were the
Yes.
two ladies that showed up with McDonald's cups on my
Yes.
court.
Yes.
And Gigi says, we're beating them no matter what because there's nobody going to win on the Burger King guy's court.
yes.
But look, we're still friends today.
We're
we
still
love each
here,
other.
and we have yet to bring those cups on the court. So we learned our lesson.
We toss those suckers pretty quick.
Yeah,
Well,
but you guys know in pickleball it's so fun and social. All the people that we meet, wherever we go throughout the United States, you can get your pickleball on and have a great time.
And to see good friends everywhere that you've met along the way.
Unbelievable. I tell people I was born on February 29th, so I'm only 18 years old because I've only had 18 birthdays. But every 4 years I throw a big party. And the last, when I turned 18, I had 129 people there. Only 9 of them were family and friends. The rest were pickleball people. Flew in from
That's
California,
amazing.
Colorado. I don't know if it's because they liked me or it was free food and entertainment, but it was a great
Mixture
time.
of
Our little mix of both. But anyways, folks, Tournament of Champions this weekend, 24th, 25th, 26th, Brigham City, Utah, live on Comcast Channel 17. But you really need to come out if you want to see this sport and participate in it. Over 2 million people now playing in the United States. It's Europe. Where they had the Bainbridge Cups this year. I know Jennifer is involved with me getting it going in Spain. It's unbelievable, the sport. Best thing that's ever going to happen to you. Give it a try. If you play one game, you're hooked. It's the rest of your life. Thanks.
Have fun.
Go play.